Hey everybody. Alright. Going to be going to the movies. Even though here in the Philippines movies are, compared to the States, cheap. I haven't been to the movies that much. Probably most of the reason is because they haven't really put on any good movies. So, the movie I'm going to go see, me and my girl, is Mission Impossible. The latest one. It just came out today. Now, I haven't seen I missed the previous one. The one before that I did. I saw all of them except for the last one, and so I think that this one is like a continuation of the previous movie. Could be wrong, but I think it is. So yeah, that's what the plan is. Gonna get some din first, and then be on our way. So we'll chat with you guys a little later. Off to the movies we go. Oh my God, what else did you buy? Before you start, pray before you start.
Well, pardon me, girl, for a minute or two. I couldn't help but come over here to you. Tell you that I've never seen a woman so fine. You got it going on and you're so divine. And if you think I'm coming on too fast or smooth, babe, I can't help it when I look at you. What you think about dancing with a boy like me? I'd love to show you off in those tight blue jeans. that you can move it, just tell me when. And if I touch a little
Hey everyone. Alright, so we just got back from watching the Mission Impossible. I forgot the title, but Mission Impossible, the latest one. Based on the title, it sounds like this could be the last Mission Impossible. At this moment, I do not know if there is an extra scene because I didn't stick around to the end of the credits. But if there is no extra scene, then I guess this really is the last movie. But if there is an extra scene, then obviously there's going to be another Mission Impossible. But I didn't I mentioned I think before, I hadn't seen the previous movie to this one, so some of the characters in the movie I did not recognize. Some I did. I did like to see how they brought the actor back from the very first Mission Impossible movie. I recognized him right away, and I thought that was a nice touch. And it was sad in some ways seeing one character, we assume, passed away in an explosion. Spoiler in case nobody's seen the movie yet, but if you have seen it, then you know what I'm talking about. It was, I think overall it was a good movie. I wouldn't say it was, for me, it wasn't the best Mission Impossible movie, but it still was pretty good. I have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to rent the previous one to maybe get an understanding of some of these characters that are in the movie. But there's some great scenes though, I gotta admit. Cruise, I think he's like 62, 63 years old. And even in this movie, he was doing some of his own stunts. And if I was a producer of this movie, I would be stressed that my star is putting himself in that kind of situation. Maybe with computerized technology, he was wearing like wiring and a vest and all that, so he was safe, but it did not look like that at all. But yeah, I thought it was a great movie though. And I would give it's worth going to see. I would definitely say that it's worth going to see. That's my review of the latest Mission Impossible movie. That's crazy, that's 30 years, I think? Something like that, almost 30 years. I think the first one came out in 96, right? I don't know, it's been so many of them, I don't know. Hey guys.